Hello bros and welcome to SFX0 BroFive production and next part of Rising Angels Reborn. So Suki got out of her room. Did she break out or did she actually got let out? I need to find out. Start recording right here. Nat! Please not another emergency today. Guess what? Commander Suna stopped by and said she was lifting my punishment. I have to get reprimand, but I'm free of confinement. That's great. What's wrong? You don't seem happy about it. Nothing. I'm really happy for you. Nothing. I'm really happy for you. I was happy. Isn't it really hard to stay happy when you seem so sad? Is it because of that? Suri points to the foul food left behind. The practice to bind me to this wood underground smuggling ring. Yeah. I proceed to tell her in painful detail about the attempts to do the right thing, and now I was smashed back by my own face by the cute quartermaster and the foul doctor. Can I see it? Go for it. Suri Nibble picks up it from my hand, cracking open the lid and let the telling aroma leak out. It smells really good. I think I would taste that way as well. Probably. Is it very nice? Yes, especially after today's lovely meal of crunchy rice. Yeah, there's just one problem. There are a lot of problems with it. Which one are you thinking of? This. Suri slams the container onto the ground, raises her talon boot and smashes the container, giving my lab floor a layer of plastic bits and chunks of meat. We are warriors, and we don't permit ourselves to partake in corruption of the scholars. I'm a warrior now? A warrior in training under my wing, even if you don't have the body yet. You have the heart. Yeah. You don't have to have that body to be a warrior, but you're right. We are warrior loyal to our people, we can accept this. But I can't do it. I cannot put Soul behind bars because Kylie withheld the truth about where she's got things. Doing what is right for those under our protection sometimes means doing what is wrong in the eyes of our command. You can reject their bribe and still protect your charges. You're right, I can't beat myself up over this. I have to stay strong and solve the mystery. Afterward, I can try to get the snake arrested in a way that will protect Soul. That's the spirit. But what am I going to do about the mess you made? Since she likes breaking it without my permission, and I'm not letting this datapad out of my sight, let's have dear sweet Kika clean it up. Wait, Kika broke in here? Yep, she might also have been the one who framed you. Too bad she doesn't know we have the real clue. Let's have her clean everything up while we pay a quick visit. That's mean. That's mean. I like it. Yeah, I like it too. With the search program working on decrypting the picture of Suri's datapad, I have a moment to investigate another lead. Time to interrogate Feya and Rasuna. The Raltins might want her dead. But outside her door I can hear voices. Loud voices talking about things I can't quite make out through the sliding door. Did the code get to her before I did? Back me up. Huh? Okay. It's so cute, thank you. I remembered how you like corn for pigs, so I gathered up materials to stitch you one. It isn't one of my better ones. That's sweet, Soul. Oh, Natalie, hey. Could I get one? Sure, get put into the hospital bed on one of your missions. Start acting somewhat professional and maybe think about it. Blah. You should be happy with the convincing Rasuna to let you out early. Only good little pugs get gifts. I'm not a pup. If you aren't, I'm going to have to take it back. I'm a man of my word. Don't torment the girl. Fine, as long as you start feeling better, you can keep it. I also brought you some documentaries from Lilla Harford to keep you sane in here. Is that panda bear special? Yep. Thank you so much, Joe. I guess with a approving smile, he really didn't take to heart my request to stop making trouble with the crew. I knew I could count on him. Wait, when did I start recording? Yeah, that's a good time. I know I could count on him. Still making her little pig doll as a get well present might be a bit over the top. He never settled for doing simple things, like just apologizing. And thank you all for visiting me. I really... Huh? What's wrong? It's damn antidote. Whatever our worthless doctor is giving her has more symptoms than the poison. It's good. I'll be fine. My chest just hurts every now and then. Do you think you're alright enough to answer a few questions for me? I'll be fine, really. I glance at Soul, who gives me a small supporting nod. Do you remember my sketches of the runes? I do, but I still can't think of anything those squiggly lines might match up with. What about, have you seen anything suspicious lately, strange or out of the ordinary? Soul made me a stuffed animal and is trying to make me feel better. That's quite strange, I agree. See if I do it again. It's sweet, tough Soul. Hasn't been this nice to me since before. Don't worry, it has nothing to do with the lines of questioning. Suspicious. What could you two be hiding? Don't ask questions about things you wouldn't understand. Does it have nothing to do with the suspicious things involving my case, Freya? Lina. So no more. I asked her about it later. And you will get the same answer as before. You know I'm not going to give up on this. Perhaps. That does mean I'm going to make embarrassing private moments public for all to know. I know it. Know what? AI told me some very interesting rumors about how they broke up and how he had an... If you spill one more word, I have you locked up in that room for the rest of your life. I thought you tried really hard to keep it a secret, but... Natalie, Freya, please look the other way while I punch her in her big fat mouth. Bring it. This must be good if it would spur up Soul to violence. Well, Soul and Freya, please don't. Huh? I don't want to hurry any more people. Please don't say anything, Suri. Alright, I won't say anything. I think I know. Who is going to hurt? This one of those things that Soul should say for himself anyway. I have a horrible warrior admin said his fault of failings. A failing it was. Mine. Well, that may be true, as the ranking officer I have the responsibility. I taught you to hate you all. I forgot how much you love it when people talk around you. You all are speaking gibberish. It is annoying if you aren't going to speak sense. Don't keep saying things to drive me curiosity further. Then I get to ask the question next, Freya. What is it? What do you know that would cause someone to sick paralogic weapons on you? I need to have a talk with Suri about what it means to keep your hands hidden during question season. I can answer that one. It wasn't that Freya knew, but that she didn't know that was an area inhabited mutant fish. They weren't fish. What do you mean? Studying fauna and flora is my job. There were were streamlines too well designed to be natural born. Nature is a mysterious thing. I could also hear a very faint humming from them. I think they were machines. Pretorius, who would use a field of robot attack us as a trap? Natalie? Suri? As it's above my head, I know I see. So that's not... Excuse me, I clearly shouldn't be here for this. Soul, wait! I'm sorry, I don't know anything about them. Soul, it's okay, Fea. As long as you are feeling better, that's good enough for us. Thank you. It makes me happy to have visitors, and I wasn't expecting anybody. We're a crew. Of course we are going to see you. And speaking of being a crew, what are you still doing here, Nat? You need to talk to Soul before he gets away. She's right. He tends to misinterpret things. True as they may be, he didn't misinterrupt this one. He know that I withheld information despite claiming the trust of him and his friend. What am I supposed to say? I'm glad you weren't hurt any worse, Fea. It won't happen again. Nobody will be hurt again on my mission. I'm going back to the lab to lock the door. Lock the door. Nobody comes in. My horrible ideas that don't come out. I have to jam it so Kylie can't let anybody inside right now. I just want to be alone. I want to hurt more people. I just want to solve this case. What's that noise? Aren't you supposed to be with Fea? What are you doing? Walking? Leave me alone before I end up getting you hurt as well. Silence. No more clicking about boots. Suri must be smart enough to not follow me. She must know I'm not worth protecting. Or she is being clever and using her wings to keep her from making telltale sounds. Just because I can't hear you clicking doesn't mean I don't know you're still following me. I'm not following you, I'm just going into you in your general direction. I'm not that stupid. You must be, by thinking telling me to not do my job is going to stop me from protecting you. Everyone else needs the protection from me. You got confined, Soul doesn't see me as a friend anymore, Fea got hospitalized. The person who needs the most protection from you is yourself. I'm not going to sit idly by while you hurt yourself. It's not you, Natalie. Nobody blames you. We are all just on edge. Being a true warrior means being able to... I don't care. Is she gone? I told you that you one day run away screaming from the lizard. What did I tell you? No, nobody listens to so. Because I always right. This is the part where you laugh at me and say I only get a claim that once. I bet you. Natalie, I want to say something. I want to apologize for forcing you to decide. I want to admit that. What's that thing? Suri's datapad? It looked like something you find on one of those ancient civilizations, so I told you to just use the one from the storage. It's not the latest model, but it at least did. We found a copy of the one of the picture I gave Suri to look at. Oh, Fea was poisoned by Ralteam poison. Those creatures were genetic weapons designed by the Empire. I think they are the ones who have been stealing evidence and scenes before we arrived. Huh? I've been failing at everything. We should have found them long before now. Have you been confining this in Suri? She is the one who has been helping me. I wouldn't have even this little progress without her. So that's so... Who would have thought Lizard Brain would be baiting us both in this game of mysteries? I need to confess something to you. I've been withholding secrets from you as well. What? I've been trying to find evidence to pin this on Dr. Nelson. I was so sure that he was the one trying to thwart you. But it was Kika who broke into my lab. You know even that. She confessed it. The girl laughed at me and rubbed it in my face. I really am worthless in the case to you. That is not true. You can think that. It's true, Natalie. Even you admitted that lizard brain is more helpful. Stop saying that. Both of you are helping. Aren't you supposed to be helping me keep order and protecting others? No, you are there to keep the home front protected is important to me. You are important to me. What about Suri? Both of you are important to me. Well, I know you are very important to Suri. Where is she anyway? She told me that the first thing she was going to do after getting her freedom was teaching you the special moves. I yelled at her and ran away. Like what I did to you. How can I explain all of the stress is eating away at me? Every moment of my life it's getting worse and worse. Looking at the picture of Suri's family seems so far away. I see, I'm still your friend, right? Of course. And you still value my help. Because I'm about to upset you. You don't. Being the ship executor has led me to believe that doing the right thing often means angering people. Stop worrying about what we think of you. Stop worrying about how this mission is going to turn out and keep on helping those you care about. You care enough about me to not run off, though I could see it in your eyes. You cared enough to risk me going after your last lead. You cared enough to try to improve my feelings. So you care for Suri's feelings. If she's that important to solving this case too, you telling her your feelings and apologize shouldn't be a problem. When did you learn to care for other people? Blame the job. I'm tired of losing friends this war and themselves. So thanks. Let's just skip talking it out. Next time I should get back to the bridge Alpon has been covering for me. I should go to find Suri and Paul's yelling at her, running away. She's wanted to be there for me. But I'm going back to my lab. I don't have the courage to admit I was an idiot and ask for forgiveness. How I managed it with Suri is a mystery. Suri's right. I'm not a warrior. I'm not worthy of being an admiral someday. I started to see why they stuck me on the backwater planet in the first place. But I want to change. I'm going to change. If I really believe in everything I've said, I have to be brave. Let's see. It's time to end this clip. Alright, we read a little more. After nearly an hour of searching, I find her standing in front of my lab with a dejected look on her face. Suri. Nat, where have you been? I've been worried that your criminal tried to kill you. I've been trying to find you. I want to say something. I'm a lizard brain who doesn't understand when enough is enough. I'm the lizard brain who needs to stop abusing her friends. I'm sorry. Apologize, not accepted. What? Nope, I'm not letting you off the hook that easily. You can't crush my feelings and expect me to just forgive you. But there is a way to make it up to me. If you agree on one thing, I might just be willing to let everything slide. Participate in a daily workouts? That's amazing guess. We'd have to practice a lot first, shape you into a real warrior. If you just want to hang out, just say so. I like being with you. I don't feel quite as cowardly as your stand is purpose, and I know I have to be better. A Kural would be proud of the dreamer you become. That's sweet. I'm not nearly strong enough yet, but someday. You're stronger than you know, even if you won't ever play me a song. I miss it. I miss playing those soft melodies and seeing everyone mod lit off the tough day. But I don't get the luxury now. I have to be strong and be a protector. I don't get that luxury anymore. Just like I don't get the luxury of questing myself when I still got a job to do. The timer of the translator program still has almost a day on it. Why don't you show me a few moves? That's more like it. Let's go to the bridge and get everyone involved. That sounds dangerous. Blah. Natalie? Hey, so Surya was going to teach me some of her special fighting styles. Well, why don't you come with? I don't think he has the footwork to pull them off. I can move around better than you and your massive wings, but we have a crisis to deal with. There's also another crisis. Kika found a missing ship. Unperched Soul and sprinting down the hall before other words come out of his mouth. I can still establish this. I can still become an admiral. And there we say. So that was all I have for Sakura's Rising Angels Reborn. Well, I never said Sakura Spirits Sakura Angel, but seriously, they're all from the same creator, so it's easy to mistake. But at least hit like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. BroFive!